Welcome back to Extra Innings. I'm Taylor Gattoni with the voices of the Lansing Lugnuts. We have Jesse Goldberg-Strassler and Adam Jaksa. Welcome back to another Monday of Extra Innings.
Welcome back to you.
Thank you. That's true. I was off last week. How are you guys?
We were here. We were good. We're just back from the gem city of Dayton, Ohio.
That's right. And the Lugnuts coming back, and now they have a record 30-27. What can you tell me about this past series?
Well, it started well. And then there was a rough spot.
Oh.
And then things got better.
Okay, a little sandwich.
Yeah, the start and the back ends were good. The middle, not so much.
Okay, and what made it kind of in the middle and what made it a success all around?
It was the Dayton pitching and the Lugnuts bats. And I think this is where we tip our caps. In Game 1, the Lugnuts were shut out by the Dayton starter Ryan Cardona. And then they came back and scored 9 runs against a relief pitcher within 2 innings. Well, the next 3 days, Dayton's pitchers really handled the Lugnuts offense. So this was where we said, could the Lugnuts adjust?
And they did. They saved the best for the weekend, which we loved. They were able to hit some home runs. They were able to knock the starters out, get to the Dayton relievers. And after losing 3 straight, Saturday and Sunday were good.
Round 2 against Ryan Cardona on Sunday. Henry Bolte, big game. And so the Lugnuts split.
All right, so we got a lot of players who are making those runs. What about Cole?
Yeah, let's talk about the catcher, Cole Kahn. He just came up, switch hitter. Here he is from the left side of home plate, down the right field line. That ball is off the foul pole for a 3-run homer. He just joined the Lugnuts. They drafted him last year out of the University of Illinois, Chicago. Great defensive catcher, strong throwing arm, and we got to see the power on display in Dayton. So there he is in front of his parents.
Yeah, pretty cool. His parents made the trip, and you know what, Taylor, it's hard enough to hit a home run from one side of the plate, but he went ahead and hit it from both sides of the plate. 2 home runs in the series, 1 righty, 1 lefty.
There he is from the right
impressive.
side. That's out to the Dragon's lair, and that again is another 3-run homer.
And you know, it looks like a good turnout for the game too, and it's exciting that his parents got to see all of that. Like you said, both sides of the plate right there.
I mean, Dayton draws more fans than anybody else in minor league baseball. They average more fans per game. So more people got to see Cole Kahn's power.
Okay, what about Colby Halter? He was someone else. 3 runs, right? Or 3 homers?
Yeah, he had a 3-run homer.
Okay, there we go.
Took a change-up in, and this was part of a big series for Colby.
Yeah, let's start, though, with Saturday is when he hit it. His Florida Gators won the first game of the Super Regional, so he was fired up. And then he went and hit a 3-run homer that night. So pretty big day on Saturday, but he continuously was getting on base out of the 9 spot, was drawing walks. He was important to the Lugnuts' depth in their order this week.
When Halter hits a homer, we call that a Colby Jack.
I like that. That's such a creative little nickname for him.
He started the year at the top of our order. They batted him down to help him get hot. He's picked things up, and so did the rest of the team, because he wasn't the only player. This is an RBI double from Cole Kahn. You like to call him the Kahn man.
That's right. Steals our heart every single week.
And that was just the start of these were big swings all over the place, because the 3-run homer, the RBI double from Cole Kahn, this was part of a 14-1 Lugnuts win that was capped with an 8-run 9th. Danny Batista Jr., a 3-run double, and that was the crowning blow.
I was going to say, you have another nickname, Danny Bats, and he steps up and he bats.
Yes, he does.
Stays true to the name.
Good job. Yes, he does.
Okay, any other players you want to mention that has a successful time this past series?
I think we should go to the guy who drove in 5 runs yesterday, Henry
Yes.
Bolte.
Henry Bolte was exceptional. He struggled in this series early points. He had multiple strikeouts, and he had 9 straight strikeouts at one point. So just part of the game of baseball, but the end of it, persevering. I mean, he was knocking in runs left and right yesterday in the series finale.
And if we can talk about a few of the pitchers.
Yes.
So Mitch Myers looked great. Luis Morales pitched twice, the Oakland A's top prospect. He looked fantastic. He's throwing the ball 99 miles an hour. And this was your first look at Chen Zhang-Ao-Zhuang.
In love with this guy. So good. So
Tell
many
me about
pitches. He's rising it up to the high 90s. He's got, what, a split finger.
Yes.
He's got a curveball that, whoosh, it's so cool to watch. I mean, I don't know many batters that are going to have success against him, and he just got promoted to the
He
Lansing.
keeps you on your toes.
Absolutely.
We like that. That's
It
entertaining.
keeps the batters going back to the dugout.
We like that too. You were going to say something, Jesse.
And no, it's just that Luis Morales is a guy who the folks around the country who are prospect seekers know about because his name is written up. You don't know about the name of Z. People are going to talk about him. He's going to get talked about and raved about because he has major league stuff.
All right, let's talk about the players that will get moved up to the major leagues.
Yeah, so let's talk about the Lugnuts reunion.
Okay.
Because in Oakland, the A's played the Blue Jays, and I mean, there were Lugnuts all over the place on both of these teams.
There were A's and J's. We used to be the Toronto Blue Jays affiliate from, what, 05 to 2019, and then just switched over to the A's in 2021. So we had former Lugnuts in the lineup on the Blue Jays side. We had former Lugnuts in the side of the A's. And, yeah, it was just a Lansing Lugnuts reunion in Oakland.
That is great. What was the energy like with that?
The energy was strong because the games were exciting. The very first game of the series, Hogan-Harris, 6 scoreless innings, but it went all the way to a walk-off J.J. Bleday in the bottom of the 9th. Kevin Gossman threw a 9-inning complete game shutout. Meanwhile, it was one of those series where I would say that the Blue Jays and the A's don't have a ton of history with each other, but these were 3 games that held a compelling interest for us in Lansing.
And they have the Lugnuts tie, which brings it all together.
Yes.
All right, well, Lugnuts halfway through the season, if you can believe it, or right about there. What else do we want moving forward? More wins, of course, but what are you looking to see from the players themselves?
First half is coming to an end.
Yeah, it is. We only have, 9 games left in the first half. Lansing is a few games out of first place, so they're chasing Lake County right now, and we'll see. The Captains are playing really good baseball, but Lansing with an opportunity, 6 games here at home before they finish out at Beloit for the first half.
What do you want to see?
I just want to see more fans there, of course, because you got to enjoy the food, but you have to celebrate the Lugnuts and, of course, get that energy going at Jackson Field. So to get them excited, what can they look forward to this series at home against Cedar Rapids? Any promos, anything fun going on for the weekend?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Lots
yeah.
of fun.
Big
Yeah.
homestand. Where do you want to start?
Well, I wanted to start with a guarantee that Taylor Gattoni is going to be there Tuesday through Sunday this week.
That's even Darren's laughing. That's a lot of pressure on me, but okay, I like it.
6 games. How many of those 6 do you think?
That I would make?
Yes.
Crystal, I'm going to call you out right now. We have to go. But also, Jess, I'm looking at you if you are hearing this right now, because I know you are. We better see Jess for Star Wars night.
Gotta.
Saturday night.
Okay.
Saturday night is Star Wars night. It's going to be big at the ballpark. Sunday is Father's Day, Capital City Market Kids Day.
Yes.
So we like tying Father's Day in with Star Wars night.
Listen, Saturday, don't come Han Solo. This is the way. And Jesse, I wanted to let you know that I personally love Star Wars night.
I know. So
That was a statement. That had a lot of emotion behind it. Like, you looked him in the eyes and
Star
said,
Wars fans will understand that moment.
he's
no,
locked
it's a
in.
trap. So as we go in, Tuesday, let's start off. First game of the series. We've got Tacos and Tall Boys.
Yes.
We've got Lansing Locos. And we also have Pride Night at the ballpark.
Yes.
Is tomorrow night.
Because
So
June
that's-
is Pride Month.
Yes, so we're getting everything started. The Lugnuts are back home. Immediately, we launch into Pride Night. And then from there, we've got Wings Wednesday on Wednesday. On a Dog Days of Summer, bring your dog out to the ballpark. This is our first, I believe, Wings Wednesday. Then Thursday, Coors Light Thirsty Thursday. And Friday, Peanuts Night. And a Jordan Diaz bobblehead. And Youth Sports Night. So you want the bobblehead giveaway, Youth Sports Night, and we celebrate the Peanuts.
I'll add one more on. Fireworks Friday.
Oh, Laugh Q Fireworks
Whoa.
Friday and Saturday.
A lot of
Okay, double
ands
nice.
there.
Yeah, for Peanuts Night, I feel like I might have to talk wah, 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 but we'll go from there.
That would be quite the interesting little, play-by-play from you. I'm not sure if people would be able to understand it, but that's okay.
Yeah.
You would
Sounds
fit in
kinda
with
salty.
The theme. I like that. Okay, anything else you want to mention?
I think that the team in town is the Cedar Rapids Colonels. They're the defending Midwest League champion. So
Okay.
these are 6 big games, big promos, big play on the field. Lugnuts playing great baseball.
Big week in the capital city.
Taylor's going to be there. It's going to be awesome.
Every day.
Every day, we're going to have a big turnout from all of the fans, right? Lansing Lugnuts fans, we better see you there. And of course, a chant that you always say at Jackson Field. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, go
Go Nuts!
Nuts! Thanks for joining us on Extra Innings.